Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a DC Universe online podcast. I probably should have abbreviated, but that's my mistake, because apparently I decided to use my deep, dark voice. Hello, children. Nope, that's creepy. Nope, that's didn't want to go that way. No, that was bad. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I know it's been a while since we've done a podcast, or for some of you, it's probably been like, wouldn't we just do a podcast? For all the folks that are new here or even returning, the DCUO podcast, I don't really have the time to try and do a weekly or even a bi-weekly. So what I've decided to do is make these into a monthly edition. So what we do here is we're going to talk about all the things that occurred for the month. We did one for January, which I think was actually pretty good. Good hell, Raph. And this is getting me in trouble. And we also now we're going to do February, which luckily February was kind of a short month. And even today is like, oh, so 28th. Man, I really creeped up on you. So well, March has a few more days. It's okay. 50 Shades of Trex. It's gray, light gray, brown, little brown, shit brown. It's all good. So we're gonna try and have a nice relaxing time, and of course after this we'll try and jump into DC Universe Online if my voice can allow it, because most likely there's going to be a lot of screaming because there were some things that I didn't agree with. Yeah, and Greenland, I agree. I think a monthly live stream for the developers would probably be at least a little bit more informative with them to, you know, talk about how the month was, what went right, what went wrong, kind of a thing. But at the same time, this is my format. I don't need Mep stealing it anymore. Okay, he took my 7 o'clock for the source cast. 7 o'clock? No, he took my 8 o'clock. Was it 7 o'clock or was it 8? I can't remember. We always started an hour late because he took our format. Right? Look, he took our time slot. And I like Meps. I like SJ. I like the team. I'm a team player. But give some warning to a brother. I'm sorry. I can't do the A at the end. I have to go with the ER. Well, I took English in high school and I paid attention. I could still write essays. It's much easier if you just like, oh, no, curse, horrible person, horrible. But just a little quick look-see for all the folks out there. You probably see something a little bit different on the chat box. At least you should. Twitch has finally released the cheer leaderboard here for their drop-down, where you can see the weekly top cheers, which even says resets in 4 days. So it's actually something I don't even have to worry about anymore. So awesome. But I still have, of course, down below the good leaderboard that we use from the Twitch extensions. So that's actually pretty good. There's also some other Twitch extensions that will be coming out. I have to get it installed, where it will actually give a reminder to subscribe for all the folks who are subscribers. It will give you, or especially the Twitch Prime, you'll get a little box in the right hand corner saying that, hey, you need to resub up, resub. But also tell you about the new loot that will be coming out. That will be coming out for a game as well. I know I don't really play a lot of games that provide the loot, those loot things and everything, but hopefully in the future I can try and get those in. Do I ask people questions? I don't have a sharp knife to do that. No, I do not. I'm sorry. But for the folks who are also joining us, and K-Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crash. As you can see, my chair is actually sliding down right now because I had to buy a new chair. And I thank everybody for the cheers, but I'm actually probably at the bottom of the chair right now. And am I at the bottom? I'm at the bottom. Chair can't go down any further. There's going to be a lot of adjusting. I actually see myself on the replay, and yeah, that happened. Just try to get myself back up here. So thanks everybody for the cheers. Cheers for cheers. Cheers for cheers. I'll be getting my new chair hopefully next month. Hopefully, when I get the Twitch check in, I'll go ahead and go straight into it. If I can get my taxes done this week, and if I'm lucky, I can get them even done next week. I will get the Titan chair that Cursed recommended, because I talked to a couple of other people and they recommend it too. And they are much smaller than me, but they definitely said it lasted a lot longer. So, score 1 for Cursed again. For being right. Start from the bottom, now we're here. So I hope everybody's having themselves a good time. Oh, and by the way, a little personal information real fast. I know I share with you guys. I just got the text. I am officially hired at that IT job. All the paperwork is done. A little bit of the stuff and the drug screen I gotta do will be done on my hiring date, so I can make it a Facebook official, because I was really waiting for the background check to come, because, you know, I'm a criminal. You know, I heard some ladies out there like some bad boys. I'm a bad boy. What you gonna do? So I had to wait for the background check to clear, but it cleared, so I guess I have to finish the paperwork. So I am an IT professional. Well, at least let me get a month in, now I'll say I'm an IT professional. So I'm really happy. I'm super excited. But personal, out the way, get out. So, as a reminder, guys, the Valentine's Day event is continuing on. Even tonight after the podcast, I have to finish. I gotta do the event one more time, and I'll be done. I'll be completely done with the Valentine's Day event, and I am happy. Yes, I have the drug screen. I can pass the drug screen. I can promise. I promise not to drink. I promise not to. Actually, I don't see. There's no way I can get high from the internet, right? Can I get high from you guys? Because that's the only way I can fail a drug test. If you guys give me an internet contact high, that's it. That's the only way. Other than that, I don't go and see people. I don't go out. Come on, I'm a hermit. Come on, look at this guy. This face. This is not an outside face. No, this is me being on the internet. And people make fun of me. This is a radio face. That's what this is. Radio face. That's gonna be a new superhero name. Radio face. I got a new villain to make. But so the Valentine's Day event does end on March 5th, and we will talk about the upcoming events as well. Because it's not a caffeine screen. I don't drink caffeine. Unless you count my Gatorades, which I definitely left downstairs, but I have Sunny D, and I'm just like that. Radioactive. Ah, Roche. Oh, look at you. Oh, that's cool. And random, yes. I do the podcast for every month now, so it's good. See, the poppy seeds I heard. Okay, I'm getting off track, but I heard about the poppy seeds too. I think I saw it on an episode of Scrubs. I think. Black Scrubs. Good man. Good man. So for everyone to know, the Valentine's Day event does end on March 5th. The dates for the St. Patrick's Day event, bringing back Mr. Mixel-Spitalik, will be starting on March 12th, and it will end on March 26th? Yes. So March 12th through March 26th is going to be the St. Patrick's Day event. But, of course, we'll get into that a little bit later. Miss Buzzers did confirm it. Ah, that damn bushy brow. Damn, that is true then. Crap. Well, you know what they say. They're always on. So, as usual in the podcast, I will try my best to take a look at chat. I know you guys will have your own conversations and rebuttals to a lot of stuff I say, and which is okay, which I will try to get to. But we have a lot to cover, and actually in about 4 hours. So, I mean, I can make this a 4-hour podcast if I wanted to, but there's no possible way that someone would even watch a 4-hour podcast. I mean, well, people do watch The Bachelor. And I don't understand why. Such a horrible show. But anyways, let's get into tonight's topics. First things first. We had a little teaser at the beginning of the month. The teaser brought us the Atlanteans Rise and Superman Die. I just read that for the first time. That rhymed. That's the first time I've read that. That's, Kudos. Kudos. Small kudos, but still kudos. So we got introduced a little bit of a teaser to episode 31, which is entitled Deluge, and then it's going to be in April. Is going to be a kind of like a, they didn't say event, more like a celebration for the death of Superman in DCUO. So they're going to retell it, but let's not skip. Let's go ahead and go step by step, step by step, day by day. What? I was raised in the 90s. Come on. 7th Heavens, y'all. So first things first. New episode, Deluge. So, as we know that we've just seen Mira, the Queen of the Seas, part of the Valentines Day event, which we only really got to see her one time. Not going to argue. So what we're doing is she's now coming onto the land to investigate why Starro invaded Central City last year. Remember we had the, Starro the Conqueror major event last year that lasted for 2 months. I think it was actually right there in April and May, right before Age of Justice came out. So we had Starro, and now Mira's coming in to figure out what's going on. Well, apparently this group called the Deluge is a terrorist group, and they apparently were behind it. Possibly. I don't know. But we're going to get more into that in episode 31. So what is also going to be cool about this is it's going to introduce, or actually reintroduce, the Starro content that we had in the event last year. So Starro will be making his return into Central City. We're not sure at this moment what is going to be coming back. Most likely, I can gather it's going to be all the main quest, that main quest area for Central City, along with the major bounty. Can't wait to get that bad bastard back. But then it's also going to be introducing new Atlantean missions as well as a new instance called, where is it? Spindrift Station. It's an Atlantean outpost deep beneath the sea. Under the sea, under the sea. Under the sea, under the sea. Seriously, if you're not making mermaid jokes when this episode comes out, you are failing. Do better. All the mermaids. All of it. Okay, there's actually only one mermaid, and shout out to Justice Girls. What up, girls? So, Deluge will be coming out, bringing back the Starro content, and also introducing some new Atlantean stuff. But we're also part of this episode will be some iconics. Aquaman, Mira, Black Manta, Coram Wrath. Who the fuck is Coram Wrath? Yeah. And many more. Hopefully we'll get to see how Black Manta does his little eye raise thingies. Oh, let's hope. I wonder if he wears spectacles. I wonder if he wears goggles. As you see here, things to know about Deluge. Deluge will be a large-scale event, episode and event. So what we have in episode 30, which was awesome, we had episode 30's Earth Roll content like usual. We had a duo, we had an alert, and we had 2 raids. What they also introduced was event versions of that content for the free-to-play and for basically for all the people who didn't have the episode, which still allowed players to experience the in-game content in a very dumbed-down, easier setting. Whoa. Talk about just really going in blindfolds. Like, am I doing that? Is Johnny Quick done? He's dead? Alright, I did it. Good job, guys. Good job. Really, really easy versions, which I can't really argue. It's for everybody. It drops unattuned gear, so it allows the players to still level up their CR. I've been using it a lot on my alts, and I have to say, it really brings a new breath of life for alt characters. I, of course, have my main alt, Fee Hunter, love my Quantum DPS and controller, and using the events, it has been a fantastic adventure getting him into in-game content. Absolutely love it. Grand Gazelle, thank you so much for the host. Much appreciated. I'm doing finger guns, and this is a new thing. I haven't been doing them all day. I apologize if these are weapons of mass destruction. I apologize. I will try and holster them, but I cannot stop them. Cannot. That might have been in bad climate now I think about it to say that. Oh well. Next is going to be the episode will feature new and returning Atlantean heroes and villains. Okay, we just discussed that. The storyline will include a variety of single-player and multiplayer adventures set in Central City and in the all-new Spindrift Station, which, crossing my fingers, it's an alert. Crossing all my fingers, it's an elite alert. Bring back elite alerts. Bring it on. The episode will launch new player rewards, including new gear styles, base items, and feats. Of course, like all episodes do. But here's the kicker. In addition to new rewards and content, Deluge will include, update, and make permanent the content and rewards from the previous Star of the Conqueror event. Now, that's all well, good, and awesome. We all agree. It's very awesome. But we all have that one question. Oh, Coram Wrath, leader of the Deluge, took Aquaman's crown for a while in the comics. Thank you, DST. Did not know that. The name did sound familiar, but, you know, I don't follow Fishman in the comics. I don't care how badass he was in New 52. He's not behind me, is he? Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm not worried. I'm not near a body of... Well, actually, the lake is actually maybe a mile down. Never mind. So, the question on all of our minds and where we're going... And that's like everybody's itching to get in the test server. Everybody's getting the test server. It's like, oh, man, we're going to test out the new content. Nope. We're going to look at the new vendor gear? Nope. Well, what are you excited for? The OP gear. For all the folks who were not here last year and the folks who were here, we all experienced the awesomeness that was creating the OP utility belt, ring, ings, and the face. Which also the face brought in the very first face mod. We had to create those using R&D. We gathered the materials by running our content in our membership boxes and our member treasure chests that were awesome. Thank you, developers. We gathered all our materials and made the OP items. And thank you to the anonymous donation for the person who wants to stay anonymous. I do appreciate her. She helped me complete all of my OP items. And it was a sense of amazing accomplishment of creating those items. At the same time, I have gotten them to drop. Understandable. Same like, oh, I got the drop, guys. Oh my god, why are you hating me? Why is everybody wanting to kill me? What's with the hate? Why are you hating? Why? I haven't even completed an OP collection from the new collections. I haven't completed any of those. Because why? Because fuck you, RNG. No, I love you, RNG, but just not for OP collections. I didn't want to do that. It was a cool thing to see and experience, but it was a test that really didn't work out in the long run now. It's just not going to work. But bring them in R&D. That's the kicker. So we're wondering if the OP items will be making a return in Deluge, if they're going to be part of R&D, but most importantly, are they going to be upgraded? Are they going to be increased to the new item levels to be respective of that episode? Or are they still going to be the same item levels that they were last year during the event? What is going to happen to them? Are they still going to be sold on the vendor? These are questions that the test server will certainly be asking. They certainly will. And Rathfrom here with a question. Are we sure, though, that they'll still be craftable, or will they get changed to collections? That's the thing. That is what the test server... That's what everybody on the test server is going to go do. That's what they're going to do. So, I'm hoping that they're craftable on the vendor again. They're craftable on the R&D. I hope. It was a sense of accomplishment that I did last year, and I really want to do it again this year. So, cross my fingers and my toes and whatever else I can cross on my body. Well, it's not weird. I'm bendable. So, that's episode 31 that will be launching in March. As of this recording, we're on February 28th. We are on the last day of February. Tomorrow is March 1st. Where's my... Oh, Raph, I just saw on Discord. You dick. Anyways, join us on Discord, by the way. We have a lot of fun, as you can see in the goddamn chats in Discord. Raph. So, we're in March. We have Thursday and we have Friday. So far, there has not been an announcement there's going to be a live stream for episode 31. And as we know, when there is an episode coming out, we'll have a live stream, and then boom, it's going to be on test server magically, like pixie dust. Yay, magic. But we haven't had any signs that there's going to be a live stream yet. But of course, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and Meps, in all of his wonder and glory as a robot, he can do whatever hell he wants. And he'll make a post and he'll make the stream whenever he's able to. But But am I crossing my fingers that we have the test server up for this weekend? Yes, because it's actually almost only the last free weekend I have before I have to get back into WWE 2K18 stuff. Which I'm not mad. It's just, you know, my last weekend I'm free of having to deal with sweaty men. Not like that. Not like that. But that's episode 31, and of course we'll be paying attention here on the Twitch channel for when it goes on test server, and we will be in there to look at all the things, because apparently I have people, part of my league, that are willing to be test subjects. I mean experiments, I mean sacrifices. They know what they are. They're sacrifices to go with me into content and see all the glory. Can't wait. Can't wait. So next, we all know this cover. We all know it very... Actually, I don't. I never read the book. Yeah, I skipped Deathless Superman. I don't care about the Boy Scout. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not a Batman fan either. I treat it just like my college football. It's like, you're not USC, you're not Clemson. Like, hell no, I'm not. Fuck those two teams. So, Superman's 80th anniversary is this year, and they're going to commemorate the 80th anniversary here in DCUO by celebrating his death. I wish I could make it up. I wish I could. So, what they're going to be doing is they're going to do the Deathless Superman inside the DC Universe, in the DC Universe online game. They're going to be basically, I feel like they're going to be doing their version of it. It's still going to be probably classic to the original script, but they're really going to bring it here. So we're going to see Doomsday. But a question I do pose, because they have been doing some remaking of the faces, whether we disagree or agree with it. We have been doing some texturizing with some costumes. Could we see a reskin of Doomsday? And if we do, can we please reskin him from Smallville? Can he please be better? We know he can be better. Seriously, though, the Doomsday that we see in the game, that's honestly not the Doomsday that I remember from the comics. But I think that they still did a really good job. He was very menacing. But I'm just wondering if we're going to see a reskin of Doomsday. I'm also not asking for the reskin of Doomsday from the Superman movie, from the Batman vs Superman. Not that reskin. That's no. No. Like, SJ, come here. We cool. Not that reskin. Not that. So, Doomsday, in SJ's take here, as the creative director, Doomsday is coming. Doomsday, like you've never seen, so that gives me a hint that he's being reskinned. Cross my fingers. Just like the Justice League has never seen. This is a monster of an unstoppable force, and it may be that not even Superman can stop him. Can you? So, things to know about. The celebration will be a series of new free content editions available to all players. So, it's not really going to be a event. It's a celebration, which is cool. So, it's going to bring in a bunch of new free content. What that free content is, no clue. Gotta wait for test server, folks. This content will retell our version of the classic Deathless Superman storyline in the world of DCUO. New and returning Superman family characters will appear, including Superman, Lois Lane, Doomsday, and more. Hi, Steel. Yeah, we know you're here. The celebration will launch new player rewards, including gear, styles, base items, and feats. So, when it comes to new gear, in the back of my mind, it was, oh, well, we're going to have new gear. It's not going to, I feel it's not going to be a CR or an item level up. It's not going to be gear. It's going to be upgraded than the episodes. I think it's probably going to be the vendor gear that you have on, the vendor gear that will be given in the celebration will be the same item level as the epics, as the purples. I think it's going to probably be the same there. It's not going to be an upgrade or anything that's going to be better than what you can get in episode 31. But what that new gear, the new styles and everything is, I'm curious as well. Maybe the villains can get like a Doomsday-inspired outfit, right? Right? You guys want to look like Doomsday? I hear crickets. Oh, my window's open. That's why. And haha, chair. So the Superman's 8th anniversary celebration will be launching for everybody in April. So that is still a little bit of a ways away. We have to go through March. So my guess is by the time episode 31 launches, we may or may not get maybe like a week of just actual episode, and then the celebration will be hopping on test server. It should be hopping on test server. I don't see why they wouldn't put this on test server, since it's really going to be some actual content to run. And at the moment, I don't even see where it could... Actually, I think I did. In the actual current events, it says from April to June. So, April, January, February, March, April, May, June. So the celebration, according to this, the upcoming events and content in DCUO on the forums, we'll have the 8th anniversary celebration for 3 months. So I really wonder how long that grind's going to be, because we'll have episode 31 and we'll have Superman. It's going to be one long-ass celebration. But that could be the way I'm going to look at this is it could have a release date between April and June. That's what I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at it as like it's going to be between April and June is when the anniversary is going to come out. The other side of the coin could be exactly how I said before, where it's actually going to launch in April and then last until June. Woo, buddy. And folks say there's nothing to do in DCUO. There's a lot to do in DCUO. And that is it for the for those teasers. Want to style put emblems on a larger size? Understandable. Completely. Hater, stop shining your boot. Stop it. No. So, now, of course, it's been a while since we've had, honestly, a roadmap kind of ordeal. We've gone through a lot of years with, like, the developer saying, all this coming in 2015, all this coming in 2016, 17. And actually, I didn't say anything in 2017, but we didn't get a lot of what they said was going to come out due to budgets, due to their office, due to mimosas, due to just game development in general, and projects ahead of time have to get pushed up, and something's got to get pushed back. So what we got instead, because we're expecting like a year, like, hey, what are we expecting for 2018, guys, in January? And we didn't get that in January. But here, at the beginning of February, they gave us what we are expecting in the next 2 months. So it is at least a little something. So here's hoping, though. Here's hoping. So we have episode 31 coming up in March. We have the Deathless Superman anniversary celebration coming in April. And that is also still not even including March bringing in the St. Patty's Day event, and April bringing in the spring event. Or is the spring event in May? I feel like it's in April. Either way, we have our own little... My God, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot to do. You know, kids, I remember back in my day... We didn't have all this stuff to do. We played a little bit, and then, we got bored. We just sat there. We did our raids, but then what else are we going to do? We already did our raids. We didn't want to do the alerts. We already got all the feats from those. What are we going to do? Well, you kids these days, this game is chock full of things to do. You got your raids. You got your alerts. You got your feats. But now you also got your confounded... special events going on, your seasonals, got all those going. There's so much to do. In my 4 hours of gameplay, I can't really do as much as I used to. And maybe that's also because of my procrastination. Hand to God, I'm a procrastinator, and I don't fault myself for it. Yeah. Sorry, I got a rub. So the next thing we got to talk about is Love Conquers All 2018. So the Valentine's Day event did get pushed back a little bit because we were expecting like on March. We were expecting it on February 1st, but it did get pushed back to February 5th, where it's going to end on March 5th. So the Love Conquers All event is, of course, our Valentine's Day event. In the past, we've had, you know, the hearts, the cutesy stuff. This year, they kind of went another direction. This year, they kind of went with, you know, maybe like Netflix and chill. I really don't know what the DC equivalent would that be. Would that be like Jack Ryder and Yell? I don't know. Ryder or die. Oh, DMX. So with Love Conquers All, they had a date night theme where we brought in the Metropolis University and Gotham Academy Letterman jackets, which are 15 hearts each. If you have not gotten your jacket yet, do better. So I have to say, it was actually pretty cool. They went all Rivendell in the Valentine's Day event for Michael Grade. Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. That is very true. They went very Rivendell, and I'm okay with Riverdale. Rivendell, fuck. We're not Lotro. But they did go Riverdale, and I'm okay with it because I do like Riverdale. I like Riverdale a lot. So we have the nice little Metropolis University and Gotham Academy jackets. It introduced some new feats, Date Flicks and Chill, Glowing with Love, and Love Concessions. It's really pretty cool. What really got me for the fact is the items for the base items are all movie theater themes. We got like a big movie theater screen. We got the concessions, a little popcorn machine, trash on the ground that I don't clean up anymore because I don't work at a movie theater anymore. So I'm sorry, that's job security, guys. Clean it up. It's like, what's that? I dropped it right in front of you. Am I an asshole? I probably am, but you know what? Job security. I worked in the movie theater industry for 8 years. It's job security. I loved it when my old employees was like, Mike, you work here. Why'd you do this? Job security, man. Clean it up, Brandon. Clean it up. I'll see you on shift in an hour, right? Okay. I was a horrible boss. Most likely I was probably horrible. People loved me, though. They kind of did. But those are all the nice little event stuff. I have to say, I'm really proud of myself because starting with the winter event last year, I completed everything. Thank you, alts. Completed everything from the winter event. Completed everything from the anniversary event this time around. Missing a few things, but I didn't get the aura. But that's also because the aura drop for that thing was a horrible mechanism. But that's a whole other story. Grid job security. True, it is really rude. I mean, I'll leave like a piece of trash. I won't leave like a soda. I mean, I'll take my soda with me to throw it away. But like a little piece of like a little candy wrap or something, like, here you go. I'll drop it. So it came with cool movie theater items, which was awesome. I feel like I need to try and grind all that stuff out before it ends because I really want more. But most likely, I think when I hit my feet tonight, I'm going to be done. I don't want to do it anymore because all that repetition for an entire month, it does get boring really fast. But let's go ahead and talk about what you have to do for the Valentine's Day event. So for the event, for heroes, we got to talk to Hal Jordan. For villains, you guys talk to Mr. Freeze. So we have to go out into Gotham for 3 hearts. We go out there and we have to. Heroes got to destroy Chillers, Freeze's guys. Villains got to destroy the Star Sapphires. We have to do it 6 times for 3 hearts. Then you log in, or I'm sorry, you queue in to the actual event where villains got to fight Carol Ferris and the Star Sapphires, aka easy mode. In heroes, we gotta fight Mr. Freeze, aka we wish we were villains. We wish we would have gotten into villains. Oh, 5 times. Sorry, it was 5, not 6. It's 5 times. My bad. Sorry, maybe I got that extra 6th one because I'm a helpful hero. I'm helpful. I mean, I'm glad you guys stop at 5, but I go the extra measure because I'm a nice guy. What you gonna do now? Okay. Then after you complete the event, if you're a hero and you got Mr. Freeze as your villain, well, it sucks because the actual it was rough. It was rough again this year. Mr. Freeze hits too hard. He was just hitting too hard. Yeah, he actually had a one-shot mechanic where it was, of course, block, duh, but it's an event. Most people don't block in events. They just go in like, all right, boom, 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 boom. All right, we're done. Like, nope, that's for the villains. Villains get to see Carol Ferris. All right, let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm done. Heroes. All right, we got freeze. All right, boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, is that an ice shield? Oh god, we're frozen. Why are we frozen? Is that a one-shot mechanic? Oh, why it's a one-shot mechanic? It was rough. And even some of his guns from his full auto was actually hurting just a little bit too hard. But the developers did get a hotfix out there for Mr. Freeze to nerf him just a little bit, and it has been a little bit more of a pleasant journey. But at the same time, people still die. People still die. Mr. Freeze has mechanics. And by a mechanic, I mean stop hitting him when he has a shield up or you get frozen. Carol Ferris has no mechanic. She has nothing. She got nada. So villains, the devs basically gave you a pass. As those heroes, villains are coming out. Man, Carol's easy to beat. How you heroes doing with Freeze? Help us! Help! It's not fun. But after you get done with the event, get good. After you get done with the event, you have to go and do the race. The race for 1 heart, and if you haven't done the race, well, congratulations, you get a nice little emblem with it. For everyone else, it's a race. You have to wait 30 seconds or less. It's a multiplayer race, which that first weekend was all multiplayer, and of course the villains came out in full to troll everybody. But after that, it turns into a lonely solo race that you would definitely expect from Valentine's Day. Just flying around, just all by myself. I'm just flying by. Why don't I talk about the first Valentine's Day event, Michael Grid? Oh, man. It was so wondrous. And I'm really happy because it was actually one of my first DCUO videos, and it's still talked about to this day because I have footage of the very first Valentine's Day event for year 1. Or is it year 0? I don't know. Year 0, technically, because I mean, it was only like 2 months old at that time. But we had cherubs, which are actually Cupid little guys. We had an event where it was the hearts were trying to help out Aphrodite. It was this wicked platform to destroy hearts where you just jump up and you skyrocket. And you have to keep bouncing on these platforms to break these hearts as you go. And you get some serious vertigo. Yeah, the tug of war, yeah. Which even in that video, I'm actually doing it wrong. Or at least I felt like I was. It was weird. But yeah, it was something. Yeah, it was something else. If you guys ever want to see the Valentine's Day event from 2011, look it up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Trexlight. Ching. But the Valentine's Day event this year, it wasn't bad. It was the same old, same old. We Heroes has had issues with Freeze, as we always do every year. I think this year it got, or even towards the end after that hotfix, it got a little bit more manageable, but still people died. True, it is because I was healing. Yeah, they probably died because I'm a horrible healer. At least a horrible celestial healer. Let's go with that. I'll actually put that addendum in there. I am not good. I am not. But I mean, what else can I say? The Valentine's Day event is... Could we use something a little bit different? Sure. I mean, we could use something different every year. But it is what it is. And it was still kind of enjoyable. It was definitely enjoyable because I was really going in for not just to complete the feats this year for my better sake, but it was because these were actually base items for the first time in a long time that I've actually enjoyed, that I was wanting to get, because I worked at a movie theater. It took back some memories. It took some memories. Ooh, my eye. Dry eyes. That's a bright lamp. But you got 10 hearts a day. And also make this disclaimer, when after you do the race, turn in the journal entry. It's a journal mission. It doesn't auto-complete. You have to finish that journal entry before reset, or it just becomes crap. It messed me up a couple of days. That's why I'm a couple of days behind. It did mess me up. I don't know what RG Trex means. I don't. Sorry, my eyes really been drying out. But the Valentine's Day rewards, we got base items. We had these 2 jackets. We got a new aura that does not. The aura doesn't really work well with flyers. It looks great when you're standing, but then when you start flying, your aura is in front of you. Definitely worries about your center of gravity. Oh, you mean Archie from Riverdale. Dude, I know Riverdale. I know Jughead. All right? I know Riverdale. Hey, you want to hear the song I wrote? But the Valentine's Day event, again, does end on March 5th. So get your last missions done as fast as possible. Man, we're going to have to go without glasses for a moment because I have got to rub my eyes. I do apologize. This is unprofessional, but man, my eyes are drying out. I need some clear eyes. Where's Bill Stein when I need him? Luckily, I can still kind of see. Nope, I can't see. Everything's blurry. Not that blurry, but I can see it. Next, as I pour myself a drink so you guys can see this pretty little picture. Pretty little picture. So, first up, that we're going to talk about, or not first up, but next, Flash Appreciation Week. That lasted for about a week. Maybe even a weekend. Closed drawer on hand. Wow. I don't want to get the red out. Oh, grid. That's funny. All right. Again, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. So, Flash Appreciation Week. It happened on February 8th to the 14th. We were actually, I was not expecting it at all. We had Flash Appreciation Week last year, which I believe it was just the Asian. You like. How the fuck did he find me? Thanks for the follow, Chris. My eye. So we had it last year, and it was basically just, honestly, just a sale. It was just a sale on some items on the... No, it wasn't. It wasn't just sales, because we also had the Flash base items. I do remember now. They came out last year. Members got them, and then you can buy more on the marketplace. So that was the first time we ever got them. This year, the developers, hey, we gave out some Flash base items last year. What can we do to kick it up a little bit? Well, I have an idea. And what's that idea? How about a full enhanced Speed Force Spectrum suit? Enhanced. Meaning that, yeah, some of that shit glows. What? Cool. Now, when I saw this, I do think it was pretty cool. I got my free one. All of us, all the players, we got the free one. That was pretty cool. But my thing was, it's enhanced. Cool. It's really enhanced. But there's also some retexturing that they did with it. Why can't we have that with the Tier 1? Why can't we have that retexturing with it? I'm not looking for the enhanced stuff. That glowy part, cool. Let that be part of the enhanced version. But especially in the enhanced suit, they changed the color spectrum. They changed the color codes. Because the chest only had 2 parts. The enhanced chest now has 3. And that was like, oh my god, finally. That was awesome. Now, of course, I asked for this. If the Tier 1 can be reskinned just like this, just a little bit enhanced, a little work and everything. I understand that's a lot of work for the developers to do. I will put this under the column of request. Just a request. It was very awesome for them just to give us a full style. This is all style gear. It's not actual gear. It's just a style. But that was our free gift. There was a flash sale, which flash-related marketplace items up to 65% off, including the cowl. I love the cowl. The Flash baseline pack from last year, and getting Flash for Legends. Cool. And then later they added respec tokens, recovery kits, and character name change devices added to the sale. That was pretty cool. Hey, Arwen. And then they also added in a bonus artifact experience, so they allowed artifacts gained double. So when you were leveling up your artifact, instead of it being just a 100, it would actually be 200. So they double the experience. So if you're looking to upgrade or level up your artifact really fast, you would have used this weekend. I did not, mainly because I was still waiting for Catalyst to drop. That was my big thing. Whoopsie, I did that. So, let's see. That was it. That was the Flash sale. That was the Flash whole thing. Like I said, it was really awesome to get the enhanced version of the Speed Force Spectrum suit. My Electric Tune absolutely loves it. Looks really great. And I've also seen a lot of amazing combinations where players were using the suit and the enhanced version of it. It was really cool. It also definitely made the Flash symbol in the middle more defined as well. Yeah, it was really good. I also do like that screenshot. That was a really good picture there. So, Flash Appreciation Week was pretty cool. Just got the free styles. No feet attached to it. It was really cool. It was really cool. Next, they had a bonus Ultra Bucks weekend. What? Definitely utilized this. Got my characters up a little bit further. That was pretty awesome. Always nice to see bonus anything. Nice to see bonus anything. So now we're going to jump into the day that stood still. February 15th. I don't know what happened this day. I don't know why it was such a special day. But they announced 4 things in one day. They didn't want to trickle it over a couple of days. No. It all had to release the same day. And just wow. So first, let's talk about the first thing I have up here. New artifact ranks and more. So an artifacts update did come out, and they increased the artifact rank to 120. Boosting it to 120 allows now, when players get to 120, they get a, what's the word I'm looking, I want to look here, an upgrade to their bonuses. Like for the Star Heart artifact, at 80, you get a bonus. That for all your heals, you get extra health. Anytime you do a group heal. Well, then with the 120, of course, that was by percentage. Now the percentage gets increased when you get to 120. So the bonuses get boosted, had a little bit of an increase, as well as some stats got increased as well. So that was neat, to say the least. New to the marketplace, the level 20 Catalyst packs are there. So everyone knows that the Catalyst packs, if you don't, you can grind the Catalyst in-game, or you could go onto the marketplace and buy the Catalyst if you want to. It's a completely optional thing. Either grind or buy. Whatever one you do, it's your wallet. I'm not going to judge. So they introduced the 120 Catalyst pack, which is a full set of catalysts needed for the 120 breakthrough. Also remember, you still need to buy a seal of preservation if you want to make sure to save yourself. You don't have to buy it, but it is a nice little safety blanket to have. And the Catalyst pack is $17.50. And that's $17.50. That's $17.50 before the 10% discount. So keep that in mind. That's before the discount. Whew, still a little bit. But hey, if you have it, if you have that money, I'm not going to judge. What they also brought to the marketplace, I mean, we were just talking about the Flash Appreciation Weekend, right? Right? We all got that free enhanced Speed Force Spectrum suit. That's cool. Well, for the folks who missed out on it, you can buy it. It's now on the marketplace. Yay! It's on the marketplace for 600 Daybreak cash before your discount. So, one, this is the first time that they've not the first time, but it's just that they've given us a style, and then, I mean, if you missed that window, you missed it. I mean, normally they're like, all right, you can't get it anymore, but they're now allowing us. They put it on the marketplace for us to buy, and even better, it's for a dirt cheap price. That's $6, roughly $6. That is dirt cheap. I was at least expecting 10. At least. But, so 600 Daybreak cash or marketplace cash. Thank you, devs. Thank you. It's awesome. So, if you guys did miss out on the Enhanced Speed Force Spectrum suit, it's right here on the marketplace. You can go ahead and go and buy it. And now, but there's a catch. There is a catch. It's claimable on all characters, but if you have a character that already has a suit, it's already going to be logged in as purchased. Okay? So, as an example, Elatrix, my electric tune, he has the full set. He has the full set. When he goes into the marketplace to go and buy it, it's already marked as purchased. But when I go to one of my alts like Trexlight, my Rage tune, I log in, I'm wanting to go and buy the suit, it's going to be there for sale. So keep that in mind. At the moment, I haven't even gotten confirmation if, say, a person has 1 or 2 or 3 pieces of that Enhanced Speed Force. Are they still going to see the purchased from the marketplace? I haven't gotten confirmation on that, and if chat can comment, then that would be great. But I definitely unloaded all my stuff on one tune. I didn't split it up like other people did. So, my thoughts on the artifact. I do like the enhanced speed suit. That's cool. So, increasing rank to 120. Awesome. I was expecting these things to go up. I'm not sure how high they're going to go up, but I was expecting them to increase in rank. So, because it's either going to be increase the rank of the artifacts or keep bringing out more and more and more and more different artifacts, which even doing both, it's a-okay. We kind of need that. We need that mixture a bit. Me personally, I'm looking for some, like, you know, some power specific artifacts. Like for Rage, is like have something a little buff with it, buff with electricity, buff with with Celestial, something along those lines. Hell, even a PvP artifact, something a little for the PvPers out there. That would be pretty cool as well. Probably a little overpowered maybe, but it'll at least be something. But increasing them to rank 20, yeah, understandable. I mean, a lot of people are already at 100 on theirs, and they're still collecting Nth Metal. What are they going to do with this Nth Metal? Well, they're going to go in and level up other artifacts. Well, I got down on 100 now. What else am I going to do? And it's just, and the Nth Metal just keeps dropping. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. What are you going to do? So what we have here is that. It really is just that. We have a rank to 120, and I'm really interested to see if it goes any higher. Be something else. And just remember, for the folks who don't know about artifacts, it is a kind of a side alternate progression for players to get stats. There are a lot of players out there who don't have a lot of skill points, so they have points to put into their stats. Well, artifacts is there to kind of supplement and help out a little bit in that regard. Whether or not the artifacts is working, players, we're going to have to really just give their feedback on how they feel it could be done. Now, understand that because you don't see your a rank as you go up into the next rank of an artifact, because it doesn't say plus 100 to power, doesn't mean that it's not working, okay? Be realistic. I mean, You're going to have an N number on that power. It doesn't need to be 10,000. It's going to be a low number. Seuss, the pack for 120 is from 100 to 120. It's only going to be from one. It's only going to have the Speed Force catalyst. So when you hit level, so when you get to basically 119, and you need the catalyst, buy the pack. The pack will have all your catalysts there for one go. So if you buy the catalyst pack, use it, and it fails, and you lose those catalysts, you lose them. And you have to go either go and grind those catalysts again, or you have to buy the catalyst pack. But and also, it's at a 40%. I think, if I remember correctly, it's a 40% breakthrough chance. 40%. Buy Seals of Preservations. Buy them. Save yourself. Save yourself. Now, of course, the Catalyst packs on the marketplace, I'm on the fence of. I didn't really agree with them to be on the marketplace to begin with, but I will respect the players out there who... It was going to be an either-or in my eyes, and I love playing this game of the either-ors, because it was either they released the artifacts and there's nothing on the marketplace for them, there's no catalysts on there, and players are going to bitch and moan about the grind. And it's like, man, I really wish we could buy these on the marketplace. And all of a sudden, someone's going to come in, it's like, oh, you can buy them on the marketplace now. And DST here also, if you think about it, AF3 comboed with the 170 advanced, 2 out of 3 Speed 4 Catalyst drop from the duo in the raid. That's a good point, DST, but you're also jumping the gun. I'm not there yet. That's good. That's a good note. That's a good note. I'm pretty sure it's killing me inside, but Sunny D is delicious. Alright, so that's it for Catalysts, or for the artifacts. Rank to 120, pretty cool. Also understand that the rank from 100 to 120 is the same amount of XP that it takes you to get from from artifact level 1 to 100. It's the same amount from 100 to 100 to 120. It's the same amount. Wow, that is a lot. I recommend the ore detectors. I recommend them. One of the best franchises in the NFL? I think not, guys. Green Bay Packers all the way. Hi there, Aaron Rodgers. Discount double check. Ah! One of the best quarterbacks of our times. Fuck you. Fuck you, Brady. Fuck you. Next! Oh, man. It was a busy day. I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, it was the 21st. My bad. The Artifacts was on the 15th. Artifacts was 15th. That was one thing. It's one thing. Actually, I'm more of a Pizza Hut kind of a guy. The 21st was like they dropped all the things. They dropped all of it. So first that we're going to talk about the Champions Pack. And for me, I feel like it's in honor of the Olympics. Now, are the Olympics that finally ended? Finally. We have the materials, the Champions Material Pack that gives you materials of bronze, silver, and gold. And you can buy these on the marketplace. For years, since the very first booster bundle, when we got our first taste of materials, players wanted materials on the marketplace. And we finally got it. It's in a pack, but not individually sold. So, with the Champions Material Pack, like I said, you get gold, silver, and bronze. That gold's really shiny, by the way, too. It's really shiny. So, let's see here. So, the Material Pack is 2,000 Daybreak Cash. Daybreak Cash or Marketplace Cash. 2,000. It's $20. But that's $20 for 3 materials. Now, I understand there's a lot of players out there who didn't really want all 3 because they were only going to use 1. But I mean, you're buying the pack. But it's for $20 for 3 materials, and like I said, I have been playing around with them. I haven't gotten one to my liking just yet. But the silver material I've actually been testing a little bit on my Black Lantern character, on my Earth Tune. It's been looking really nice. It's got a little bit more work to do. But it's awesome. It's very awesome that they actually finally gave us materials on the marketplace. And what's even better is that these materials work on all of your characters on your account. So you're literally just spending $20 on a one-time purchase. Because you spend $20, buy the materials, now all 3 materials are there on your account. I'm really interested to see if this works out for Daybreak. I'm really interested. Really interested. NC Green Lantern, materials are too dark. They should at least match the survival mode metal colors. Well, I mean, and I actually had a friend look at the actual metals because she's a scientist and she can't ever get turned off. I mean, the metals are actually pretty accurate to what you have in the real world representation. That gold's definitely shiny. It is the shiniest one of them all because it's gold. That bronze that's a rough copper. Yeah, it's a copper tone to me. That silver is, when you look at it, the chrome would be a lot better. Chrome is definitely a little bit better than the silver. But, like I said, and I actually didn't worry about it because the silver, when I put it on, the silver matched the Black Lantern symbol with its silver. It matched it really well. Like, I couldn't even tell a difference. Well, we already got chrome. It's in the Notorious time capsule. Hoping for a tintable stone material in the marketplace. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I got you, Raph. I got you. But you never know. You might use them. You might use them. Materials took on the marketplace. Took only a year to do. Well, it's development time too. That's how I look at it as well. It's development time. Honestly, to me, there's no telling how long it took them to make these 3 materials. And that's also information I doubt that MEPS or anybody will actually even divulge how long they took. I mean, yeah, they should have like every material on the marketplace, sure, but also depends on how they want to sell it. It's a business. Still, for $20 for 3 materials, I find this to be a steal. Even if you're, unsadly, Raph, even if you're going to only use 1, it's still a steal. Because you never know what you might do with the other 2. You just, I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Might make my electric tune use the gold. It would match the yellow. But either way. But the materials, the Champions Material Pack is on the marketplace. 20 Daybreak cash. That's before your 10% discount. Go forth. It might not be the materials that you want on the marketplace, but it is a material on the marketplace. And how I see it, it's a test. It is a test to see if players dig this or not. So if this sells good, if this sells well, there you go. We might see more materials in the marketplace. But I mean, if it ends up to the wayside like the Batman cowl did, this might be the only one. I like the steal. That's racist, Sue. That's racist. I steal hearts from ladies. Next up. Man, sound the trumpets. The booster bundle made a return. Made a return. Whew. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was completely shocked. I'm like, booster bundle? What's a booster bundle doing here? We haven't seen those in a long time. We actually haven't seen them in a long time. I don't think they stopped I didn't think they were dropping anymore in 2017 at all. But the booster bundle returned. So the Britney bundle, yeah, that's true. Ouch. So with the booster bundle, and for the folks who don't know what those are, they are a loot box. They do have RNG, but you know, my cynicism aside. So the booster bundle is 1,000 Daybreak cash and marketplace cash, $10. $10 to basically get over $10 worth of marketplace items. In the booster bundle, you get 150 replay badges. The new Nithmel detector, that's really new. It replaced the vault ticket that we got last year. Well, I get that's true, Raph, but at the same time, if you're going to look at it at, I mean, true, you as a consumer, you're willing to spend, even I'm recommending it, I'm guessing that they would do it. If it wasn't going to be in a $20 pack, it would be $10 for it. But maybe if it was a material that didn't have a theme with it, they might make it like a $10 thing that they can sell by itself. But the Champions material, they can't really sell gold, silver, and bronze by itself. It's kind of a package deal, especially dealing with the Olympics. But, I mean, I get it. You definitely would rather buy one instead of a pack. Totally get it, but I mean, even if they sold it by itself, it would really be 3 auras for $10 each. So basically be spending $30 versus $20. That's how I would see how they would price it. They could do it different. They could, but I mean, you gotta make it a deal, really. But I mean, would I be mad if they put it on the single? I really wouldn't. I mean, it would just be a choice. Either buy the single auras or buy the Champions pack. It's either or. But, anyways, but for the booster bundle, Nithmel detector, radar enhancer, you know, for finding collections, briefings, and investigations. R&D scanner for finding exabytes that no one really does anymore. Proto repair bot that everyone uses. Total recovery kit that nobody uses. That's usually for your mod, so you can get your full mod back, or your materials for it. And then a bonus, the booster reward box. The booster reward box. Every player can really come out and say, hey, what's this? This is cool. Just nice little marketplace items there. But, I mean, no. Everybody gets the booster bundles because they want the booster reward box. Because the booster reward box comes with auras. It comes with materials. The other stuff are fluff items. All fluff items. So what does it come with? Well, we'll go down the pictures here. The booster bundle comes with these. These are the 2 rare auras. The yellow ripple over here and the blue ripple over here. Looks more like green. In the picture, at least. So these are 2 new auras a little bit. Almost reminds me of a little bit of the Corrupted, just broken up a little bit more. It comes with the ultra chocolatey, special, awesome, ultra rare material that is the liquid material. It's not exactly what we expected from a water type material, but it looks damn good. And it's fully tintable. As you can see, I'm going to go with pink. It might be purple, but I'm probably sure it's pink. And then we have blue. So the warrior is fully tintable using slots 2 and 3 when you're changing colors. Okay, just remember that. Grid, I have warrior material. I got the liquid. It's on my alt. Haha. And then finally, it is the 5 common auras, which are the filaments. We have the red filament, blue, purple, yellow, and green. Very nice. oh, grid. Yeah, grid. Yeah, you're right. I don't got that. What? Come on. No, I don't have liquid. Come on. I don't have water. I got Sunny D. Go looking out, grid. Go looking out. So yeah, so you got the so those are the auras. Those are all part of the in the booster reward box. You do get some great items from the marketplace in this booster bundle, but everybody goes for that reward box because everybody wants that liquid material. Everybody wants that purple filament. Everyone wants that yellow ripple. At least that's it. Purple nurple aura. So now my thing about it. So my thing about it is everyone praised the booster bundles coming back. Cool. Very cool. But you're also all hypocrites. You praise the booster bundle coming back because booster bundles are better than time capsules. Cool. But time capsules still serve a purpose. I'm happy the booster bundle came back. I love what the reward box had inside. I like I can get my refill of replay badges. And I definitely really want the radar enhancers again. I really use those. But I can't praise that the booster bundle is coming back and demonize time capsules. Because you're still working inside RNG. It might be a lower amount of RNG, but just for the record, there are some people who opened up one box, got the liquid. Cool. That's RNG in a nutshell. I opened up 13 boxes and got the liquid. Not much of difference there when you're still having to go alongside with time capsules in their RNG. Booster bundle, and I even made this joke on Discord and I made it on Twitter as well. Time capsules spend hundreds of dollars over a course of time, over a course of the 8 weeks. Booster bundles spend hundreds of dollars in a matter of hours. That's the difference. You're still buying into a loot box, but you have a better chance here for getting what you want in the booster bundle. There's already a thread that's talking about the booster bundle woes. You can't praise that the booster bundles is back and then have this thread about players having a bad time opening their booster bundles, opening up their loot boxes. It's hypocritical. If you're going to demonize time capsules, you gotta demonize booster bundles as well. You gotta. But of course, what's the difference here? Well, the fillers in the booster bundles are better. You get replay badges, you get enhancers, you get a repair bot, and a total recovery kit. Yep. Booster bundle. It's a loot box that's a loot box that gives you items from the marketplace. Time capsules it's a loot box that gives you items from in-game. Yeah, most of the items that you can get in the time capsule, you can get in-game. But, I mean, in the booster bundle, you get them from the marketplace. And those are a little bit more of a fairly on a character basis. And DST, you're completely right. A guaranteed aura material over 1 out of 12 collection pieces. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. For $10, for $10, which, yeah, you get marketplace items, but you're really spending $10 for an aura material. As we've seen, that this is what people were willing to buy for an aura. You could literally throw away the marketplace materials and put the material and everything on the marketplace for $10 and people will buy it. It will sell. Clearly. But the time capsules still serve their purpose as well. The time capsules give you in-game items like the exobytes. Like the materials. They're simple and complex a little bit. Actually, honestly, I can't remember what else it gives you. I open them up so fast, I rarely even look at them anymore. But it also gives you gear. It gives you the collections to work towards it. And that's also the other thing as well is most of the stuff in the time capsule sell for nothing after a week of them coming out. I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, the definition of sell for little for nothing differs, because if you're looking for millions, you'll get that first week. But if you're still looking into the high hundreds of thousands, those are still selling. And that number, that magic number of how much that price is going to differ in the eye of the beholder. Because I can see something for 500,000, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a steal. Another person could see it for 2 million and say, now that's a good deal. It all differs. The broker sucks. People suck too. But you're selling the collections. You can sell everything inside the time capsule. And luckily you can sell everything in the booster reward box as well. So that's a goal. But I'm still not going to praise that booster bundles are better than time capsules. I'm not going to praise that. They're the same loot box. And if a person's going to demonize time capsules, you have to demonize booster bundles as well. It's all part of RNG. And even on that same front, everybody wants their lawmakers, generalizing everybody wants their lawmakers, especially that guy from Hawaii, wants to come and put these laws down for loot boxes. Oh, okay. Good luck. You're probably going to fail at it, but good luck. I mean, they work. Loot boxes work. Some of them do it better, some of them do it horribly. We're kind of probably in that middle spectrum of horribly and good. Just depends. But, I mean, if you're going to demonize loot boxes, don't praise the booster bundle, because it's still working against you. You can literally open up 5 booster bundles and get 5 red filament auras. And what are you going to do then? You going to keep the red 5, or are you going to try and sell them, which they'll sell for like maybe less than 100k, if that. The common auras are all throwaways. You're still working against RNG, and even then, where's all the clamor for? What are the odds for the booster bundles? Where are the odds? I want to see the odds for the booster bundles. Where are those posts? Where's that thread? You want to see the odds for time capsules. You want to know your odds for the collections. Why aren't you asking for the odds for the booster bundle? As I said, hypocritical. I'm not demonizing anybody who's buying booster bundles either. I bought them. I bought fucking 13. I really shouldn't have. Really shouldn't have. But, I mean, I'm happy the booster bundles are back. I've definitely enjoyed the auras and the materials that have been in them. I definitely wish I still had I wish I got the OG Nimbus. I wish I would have gotten the cosmic material. That's what I really wanted. But I missed out. Yeah, and even seeing the drop rate for items, as a consumer, it will make the company honest. I cannot disagree with that. It will make the company honest seeing the odds. But what difference would it do? What difference would it really do? You see the odds. Will seeing the odds better determine if you want to engage in it? And that's probably the logical answer is probably going to be yes. But at the same time, people look at the odds for the lottery, and they still buy the $1, $2, $5 scratch-off tickets. They still buy their lottery tickets. They see the odds, and they still participate. Releasing the odds for booster balls, for even lot boxes in general, it will keep the company honest, and it's like, hey, here are what they are, so you guys know. Just so you guys know. But because of who we are on the online gaming community, we will look at those odds, we will spit on them, we will shit on them, and go back to the developers, put that back, and give us better odds. Make them better. And then when the community looks at those odds, see they haven't changed, and the developer said, we're not going to change those. They'll make the ultimatum. Oh, well, I guess we'll just leave. We'll just go ahead and leave. Posting the odds, if it helps you, great. But it honestly, for me, seeing the odds is not going to change a goddamn thing. It just won't. And even going to the loot box tirade, the ESRB has finally came out and said, we're going to make a new label for retail games where it's going to show in that little box back there on the box of the game, as an example, as I get it, right here, in this little back corner back here, that little rating back there. You know, this little box that no fucking parent looks at. That little box there where you're buying little Timmy GTA 5, where it definitely has sex, violence, and rock and roll. That little box that's going to say in-game purchases to allow the parents to know there's going to be those nice little in-game purchases. There's going to be loot boxes. There's going to be things that you have to buy on their little marketplace. Cool. ESRB did the smart thing. Guess what that did? That saves their ass. Because a parent, and that's exactly what's going on now, a parent's coming in and bringing all this up. And it's like, I didn't approve these purchases. This lockbox is a scam. It's all gambling. It's like, well, ma'am, if you look on the back of the box where you're supposed to, as a parent, to understand what your child is playing, it says right here, in-game purchases. So it tells you that there are in-game purchases. Now, I didn't approve this. I don't want this. I'm going to sue. Like, you can't sue. ESRB just saved their hides. They saved the game developer hides. Neat. Seeing the odds, honestly, will save them. I cannot deny that. It will keep the company honest. But as a consumer, and especially as the parents that we have seen multiple times in video game stores, they don't fucking care. They don't care. And most people don't care either. They're going to buy whatever they want to begin with. And they're going to engage in it either way. So if the developers ever break down and actually release the odds, good luck. Good luck to you. If they do it, awesome. If they don't, no skin off of my back. Because I can tell you, you're going to look at those drop rates. You're going to look at them, and then you're going to hate them, and you're going to ask for them to be changed, and when there's not change, you're going to leave, and you're going to be pissy. That's the road that it goes down to. Even all of us as players, we will make that ultimatum. Make the change. No. Then we're gone. Okay. I understand why developers haven't done this. I also understand why some developers, even outside of DCUO, outside of Daybreak, haven't done it either. Is it because they're shady as they're trying to hide things? No. It's because they know the backlash that they're going to see. And this is where it gets off with Blizzard. And even Blizzard has deals with China, because China's the #1 country that has it where if you have a loot box, you need to post the odds. You need to post the odds on all of it. They want that. Now, and I spent a good day, and maybe because I can't understand Chinese, or I didn't find anywhere that they posted the odds in American to know the odds for like Overwatch's loot boxes. There's no link to it whatsoever, and I'm either I just failed at Google, or it's just nowhere to be found on the American side. I don't know. But I was really wanting to see what the odds were for a loot box in Overwatch. A loot box for Smite. Because they're in China. They have a whole goddamn league. So I was really, really wanting to know. But sadly, I couldn't find it. Because I wanted to know. I really wanted to see if seeing the odds really made a difference. And for me, seeing the odds, for me as a player, it does not. I will either interact with it or I won't. It just depends on how especially awesome that the item is. Yeah, Warp, don't worry. I've already banned them. I got an itchy trigger finger. So apologies on the tirade. My deepest apologies. It happens. I do that. But I'm happy the booster bundles are back, but I'm also not going to praise their return. Because if, I mean, if you like booster bundles, it's meh. It's a big bucket of meh. Either you participate or you don't. It's not the end of the world. The only, and I even said it when time capsules are first announced, if the only way, oh, there it is. For Overwatch, every box contains at least one rare blue item. Players can get a purple once every 5.5 boxes. Legendary items appear once every 13.5 boxes. Thank you, DST. Thank you. I could not find that. I still got Googling? Okay. But hasn't Daybreak had some consolation with the quirk system? So the quirk system, on that front, it was not exactly what we as a community expected. It's not what I expected. It was the quirk system introduced a way to get new items instead of getting the old items. It's not exactly what we wanted. I think adding in new items would have been cool down the road, but starting that new system off with new items straight off the bat, that kind of puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth. But that's not to say that the old materials, old auras, will not go to that vendor. Until the game shuts down, I still have faith that those items will come onto that vendor. But it's a toss-up until we really hear otherwise from Meps and them. I would now, and even then, you have to look at the prices for those auras and materials. I mean, everybody wants that Phoenix material. Everybody wants it. Everybody's missing that one. It's missing the Phoenix feather, the one with the worst drop rate. It's the rarest of rares. It's rare. When you look in the quirks vendor, it's not going to be that collection piece. It's not going to be where you can open a box and select the collection that you're missing and then take that collection. You would think that would be like a pretty neat idea, but that's probably too much. True in-game boss. So the Phoenix material and all the materials, all the auras will be all put onto that vendor probably as a here. This is the material. This is the aura, and buy it. The price that you see for like the stealth and the smoke, the blue smoke, those are it. I think those would be the prices for everything. And so whether or not you hate the prices for the stealth and the blue smoke, well, you might as well just go ahead and have in the back of your head, if the materials and auras come out for that vendor, that's the price. I would not expect it to be any lower than what those are. Especially the Phoenix material, which is still one of the hot items. So you can still open up your time capsules and pray that thing drops. Or you can select your quirks and take your quirks and go and buy the material straight out. But what happens if you get the actual Phoenix feather and now you have another Phoenix material? Well, sell that bad boy. Just go ahead and sell it because it's all tradable. One of my biggest gripes when time capsules were announced was, are the items inside tradable? If they were not tradable, it was completely pay to win and I didn't want no part of it. But because of the fact that you can trade everything inside the time capsule on the broker or give it away, it took away the pay-to-win item. It took away the pay-to-win idea. Even if there's feats attached to it, fuck it. I don't care. There's feats attached to it. Ooh, I'm done. I'm done even caring about the feats anymore. It's something that you can either spend money, open up a time capsule, pray to RNG because it's all RNG anyways. Pray for it, do it, take care of it, or just go to your broker, buy it, and be done with it. You have options. You either can participate or don't. It's either or. I don't even care at this point anymore. Want stat changing items and time capsules? Yeah. Yeah, kill us. And yeah, H1Z1 finally got released. Doesn't mean I'm probably going to update the game on my Steam, but you know, it's the car thing is actually interesting. Very interesting. And then finally, the final item, because I definitely ranted on loot boxes and everything, because it's a hot topic right now for me. Because I have a podcast on Sunday, I have to talk about it, so I'm just really getting warmed up. So, the next item that they announced on the 21st, the CR170 Character Advance. Well, let's talk about what it actually is. So, the Advance to CR170 is the same as the CR100. The Advance to CR100. You get boosted up to CR170. You'll get some skill points. You'll get gear for that CR, which is basically the Shimtar style that you got from the Amazon time capsules. So it is a recycled style, but it comes from a time capsule that doesn't drop anymore. So you might not get the enhanced because you're only going to get the regular version, but it's still pretty neat. Actually, I definitely do like that style still. And a special bonus, you get episode 27 Amazon Fury Part 3. So you come with an episode. That's actually really cool. The CR100, I feel like it should have came with an episode as well. It would have been helpful. But the CR170 coming with Amazon Fury Part 3, you basically skip all the monthly episode stuff. Because there's sections of the game where it kind of changed progression. Amazon Fury Part 3 started a new line of progression that was revamped a bit, and now we're still continuing that style now a year later. I'm not sure, they didn't say what feats were given for the CR170, but if we remember, in CR100, you got about 60 skill points when you got to CR100. CR170, you get 77. So there were 17 extra skill points given. Now, what those feats are exactly, I don't know. I have not spent the money on it because honestly, I don't have that disposable income at the moment. But what you get is 77 skill points and appropriate feats. So it's most likely going to be a lot of the grindy feats were given again. Either it pertains to the episodes or not. So a lot of the grindy stuff was given. Content-specific feats, I doubt were given. Those are something you have to earn. All right, so I mean, that's why we have grindy feats. It's like, well, grindy feats now are probably just going to be throwaways in the next CR advanced booster or whatever. One can only hope. But having it with episode 27 is a good thing because it allows player to jump right into the new content that they're at level for. It's great for me. It's really good. Let's see. So, but it costs 4,500 Daybreak and Marketplace cash. That's $45 to jump to CR100, CR170. Wow. Not gonna lie, sticker shock. Heavily sticker shock. I couldn't believe the sticker shock. And what makes it irky for me a little bit more is they replaced the CR100 with the CR170. I would have much preferred the CR100 to stay there as an option, but when you look at the other games in the MMO world, yeah, or 40-50 for members. Thank you, DST. So basically $40 and 50 cents. But when you look at the MMO world, they don't really have it where it's like, hey, you can jump to in-game, or you can jump to over here in the middle, or over here. You can jump there. As an example, for World of Warcraft, they have boosters to at levels 100 and 110 and all that stuff when new expansions come out, and for everybody else. But when the new one now is 110, the level 100 booster was overridden. So that does follow the theme of only having one booster. But at the same time, those boosters there were like $60, and they always stay the same. I mean, here we had a 100 for 25, and then the 170 now for 45. It makes you scared when we see like a CR 200 booster. Will that go higher than 45? Will that sucker go to like 60? That's a fear that we have to have now. And we won't really get that answer until we get into the future. And so it does get a little scary. But for $45, you skip 26 episodes. You skip 26 episodes to get into basically current in-game. Because players still play AF3. And AF3 is at that point of new progression that you need to go. There is a sticker shock, and you need to make that decision. It's going to be on you as a player. Again, I don't have a disposable income to spend $45, but I definitely fucking spend $130 on booster bundles. I know, right? Because I definitely have a character that I would love to be boosted to 170, only because I want him at 155, so he can go run 2 pieces of content in order to get a certain style. That's all I want. I just want to get the ripping time. Let me get the ripping time so I can get my flamey hair. That's all I want. CR200 booster coming soon. But now there's also another comment on the CR170 booster, is the fact that it only gives you 77 skill points. Doesn't even get you to 100 skill points. Gets you to 77. That's 17 more skill points than the CR100 booster. So now the complaints are, for 170, I'm only getting 77 skill points. That's too low. Where it could easily have been, flip the coin, it could be way too many skill points. You know? There's no middle ground for the CR booster. The CR booster is a MMO staple. It's expected. We are a 7-year-old game now, guys. We have to have the booster. You want players to be in-game. They can level, sure. But that's what the advances are for. Does World of Warcraft still have noobs who jumped all the way to 110? Yeah. Welcome to MMOs. Everybody's a fucking noob. You can't stop it. You can't go to a player and look at them and just go, you're a noob. You can, because internet's anonymous and you just be an asshole. But everybody's a noob at some point. I have a person in my Discord. He's a complete noob. But we help him out to our best of our abilities as we grind our teeth at his questions. Everybody's a noob. We've been playing this for 7 years. We have knowledge. Some people have been here for 4, for 5, for even for 3. But it is what it is. We all have to help out with it. Yes, Kirsch, you're the noob. We all know it. So if a person jumps up to the CR 100s, 170, they want to hurry up and play with everybody in game, and I can't blame them. That's where we all are. Can they go back and work on those feats? They sure as hell can. Will they? They probably sure as hell probably won't. But it's up to them. It's up to them to really engage in the game and go for feats. And trying to run old pieces of content is pulling hair. It is really pulling hair. It's tough. But we try our best to get it done as players. But do I think that 77 skill points is low? I do. In my opinion, I always tell people you need to be 50, need to be either 50 below If you're 50 below your CR, you need to do, you are at the cusp where you need to start doing better. You need to be in 50. So at CR 170, I would tell people they should at least have about 120 skill points. At least, at minimum, 120 skill points at CR 170. Now, truth be told, they are at 77, so they at least have a leg up on it instead of starting at 30 or even 0, if that's even possible. Nah, probably like maybe 10 or 15. So even with the 77 skill points they get for free, that gets rid of the big grindy feats. But I do believe that it could be better. But in order for that to go higher, they would have to sacrifice and give out other feats that we would definitely have a disagreement on, because those are feats that should be acquired. They should be earned, not given. I am not going to be mad that someone got 1,000 treasure chests. True, I did not grind that out. I was not going to grind that out. If I didn't get that done back in tier 1 through 4, I was not going to get that done ever again, because it doesn't drop in 5, 6, 7, or 8. It's only in those 4 tiers, and I'm not going back to grind that for a feat. Thank you for giving it to me for free. Thank you. No, Sue, 77 is the flat. That is the flat 7. That's 77 skill points flat out. And congratulations, V. I mean, if you grind it out, I commend you. You did it. You have a number. You have the date that completed on your feet. But that was not something that I was going to grind. I honestly didn't care about feats at the time. I cared about gameplay. And I was able to do well with it. Would have to be a better idea to you if you use the 170 boost to make account bound so you could use it more than once. No, Gimpy, it would have to be character play. It would have to be character bound. There's a mission in Gotham open world. I am pretty sure, V, you're talking about the Gotham subway. Because the treasure chest should be, I think, up above, or it's going to be below. I think it's always up above in the raft, in the upper subway cart. Because I always see it in there. But yeah, but run it for 10 seconds and yeah. But yeah, CR character boosts or level boosters, those have to be a character thing, because those are a hot ticket. Those are definitely sell. They do sell. Oh, it is Mannheim. It's Mannheim. Yeah. Yeah, Grid, you're right. It's Mannheim. It's right underneath the stairs. Yep. It is in Mannheim. The treasure chests for Gotham Subway, I believe, are actually in the boss rooms. Those might be in the boss rooms. But the CR 170 booster is there for $45. 40 if you're a member. And also, the other thing as well is we didn't get these for free. Members didn't get this for free like we did with the CR 100s. I was a little hurt. Because all through January, I'm like, where's my CR? Where's my free CR booster? Just give me a CR 100 booster. I'll take that. Just let me get it. But we didn't get it. We got this, but my members didn't get one for free. And that's also, I think, where another argument could be, where I think players would probably be more accessible to the CR 170 if members got them for free. Because everybody hates it. It's like, I'm not paying $40, $45 for that. I'm not paying $25 for a CR 100 booster. I'm not paying $25 for that. Members get 2 for free. Oh, okay. These are great. These are a great thing, Des. Thank you so much. If members would have gotten them for free, there would have been a lot of positive press on it. There would have been a lot of positive threads and press. It would have been. But because members didn't get them for free, because it's just a flat-out charge of $45, we don't want them. We don't care. We just don't care. Just for playing on Xbox, is the player base decent enough? Shame, I'm not sure. I don't play on Xbox. I think Jonesy, Jonesy West is an Xbox player. If he's in chat, if he wants to chime in, he can. I'm honestly not sure how well it is. Wonder if we'll get a 170 boost for Christmas. That would be nice. Bits for Xbox. Thank you, Arwen. Hey, GT. Yeah, there are definitely players on Xbox. West always talks about them. He talks the economy over on Xbox is apparently really horrible. Like the liquid materials on PlayStation 4 and on PC over here, we're selling for like high millions. Apparently over there, they're selling it for like low millions, like even like a 10 mil or something. It's like they're low. Xbox does like its PvP. It does. But then that's all the announcements. That was all the things that happened in February. So as a rundown, we had... I'll scroll up. Episode 31, and episode 31 was announced coming out in March. We'll know more information as we get closer to getting it on test server, as we're almost at March. Deathless Superman is coming to DC Universe Online. We're going to make it into a DCUO story, basically. Love Conquers All, the Valentines Day event that's going on right now, ends on March 5th. So you have a couple more days to get, actually 5 or 6 more days to get that done, to get your feats and all the cool items going. Flash Appreciation Weekend happened, where we got the enhanced Speed Force Spectrum suit for free. Very cool. We also have bonus Ultra Bucks Weekend. Always nice to talk about. An Artifacts update. Ranks were increased to 120. The 120 Catalyst Pack is on the marketplace, as well as the enhanced Speed Force Spectrum suit that you got for free. So you can buy this enhanced suit on the marketplace for 600 Daybreak cash or marketplace cash. But remember, if you already have a character that has the full suit, you cannot purchase it on the marketplace. It has to be on an alt that does not have any of those pieces. The Champions Material Pack is on the marketplace for 2,000 Daybreak or marketplace cash. It comes with the bronze, silver, and gold materials. So for 20 bucks, you get 3 materials. Booster Bundle has returned this year. Awesome. It comes with over $10 worth of marketplace convenience items, which are great. But then it also comes with a new material for liquid that is fully tintable. Blue and yellow ripple auras, and then the 5 common auras, which are the green, red, yellow, purple, and blue filaments. And then finally, the CR 170 booster, the character advanced booster. You get 77 skill points from what we're being told. You get the Shimtar style gear to get you boosted to CR 170. You also get the episode 27 Amazon Fury Part 3 episode with it as well. So, February 21st was actually dropped like the last 3 items, and it was a big day. Like, where all this crap come from? But February, I was worried. I was worried because February, there were some things coming in. It was the CR 170 character advance was really a big shakeup for me if this was worth it. But January had a great game update. February had an amazing game update, and even here, with a bunch of the announcements, it was really cool and a great, okay seasonal. So what's coming up in March? Well, we're looking at the current and upcoming events and content in DC Universe Online. This is a thread that you can find in the announcements section. It's a pinned post. So coming up in March, so the booster bundle does end on March 21st. The St. Patrick's Day event will begin on March 12th and end on the 26th. Episode 31 will be coming out on March 18th. And then Superman's 80th anniversary celebration I think it's going to start in April and end in June, or it's going to either start in either one of those 3 months, April, May, or June. I think it's going to be the latter. I think it's going to be the first one where it's going to be, it starts in April and it ends in June. Cross my fingers on that, but we'll see how development goes. But those are the only things that have been added that are coming out. It's the last day of February. March starts up tomorrow. We still don't know when anything is going to come in on test server wise. We're not sure when it's coming, but we will get an announcement for a live stream for episode 31, and then most likely test server will open up. But tomorrow is Thursday. Cross our fingers. MEPS and SJ have something that they can make an announcement for, like, Friday. Here's a live stream, and we can try and see if the test server will be ready for us. If not, might be sometime next week. But we're coming in. We are now officially coming into March. It's a 30-day month. There's 4, 5, 6, maybe like 5 weeks, even including this week. So we don't have an exact date for episode 31, but I know all of us are really itching for it. So, yay! Can't wait! So, and we're just gonna turn to chat and see if chat, if you guys have any questions or anything, this will be the time to do them. We'll have ourselves a little powwow. Before I switch the screen, does anybody want to blow up the cup before we move? Because when I move it, it's gonna empty out the cup. Do I think any new powers will come out? Maybe. I'm not sure what they would be. 11 times 12 is math. Well, 11 times 12 will probably be... When will we see you in a glitter beard? I don't know, Carlin. Maybe when you put a ring on it? I don't know. Don't blow up my Green Bay cup. Thank you, Crisis 122, Vagenda. You're welcome. You can't blow up my cup. Can't do it. And that's okay, Darren. Just good to see you, man. Oh, and my heart just broke. It's 132. There's a difference between me being on Facebook and then me being on Facebook. It's somewhat there. Somewhat. Grid, are you out of practice? I don't think your 49's working. Ugh. What are 3 Okay, let's make it into DC related, V. Let's make it DC. I'm not a scientist. rock and even more rock. Okay, I made like maybe 1 or 5 posts about ER, okay? And I didn't watch ER today. Wait, what did I watch? Daily Show. Opposition with Jordan Klepper. I made a few posts about ER. Only a few. I'm sorry, I couldn't freak out. I mean, it was Abed on ER, and now the Doppeldean. I couldn't stop myself. Yeah, well, I was training one person Monday, but she stayed in the office. Apparently, I'm not going to have to train her anymore. I don't know. The cup is OP. But, Troy and Abed in the morning. But, scare her off? Nah. I mean, she was getting it. She was getting it by then. But I was training her for like 4 hours in the morning, and then she was put back into the office because apparently like, the office person was getting stuff done. She needed her back in there. I'm like, well, I only trained her for 4 hours. I'm gone in like less than a week and a half. If she has to go out here, she's gonna do horribly. She only had 4 hours of training does not mean she can do my job. But apparently my boss said that he was looking to hire 2 people, but they're waiting, or interview 2 people, but they haven't called back yet. Am I gonna play DC? I probably am. I need to hop on Celestial Treks, but I'm not sure what else I'm really itching to do with the other characters. What movement mode would you like to see next? None. I honestly none. I really have none whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna look for the movement mode variants, I would like to have like a roller skates, rainbow streamers for my speedster. But movement modes itself, I mean, everybody wants teleportation, but I mean, everyone having teleportation, it really ruins the flow for quantum tunneling. Oh, really, Seuss? The job that I do, is, it's simple. It's you weigh, a person comes onto the scale, you grab their ID, input their information into the system, weigh them, fill them out a little ticket, give them the ticket, they drive off and unload. They come back, you take the ticket, input the weights, print them out a receipt, and give it to them, and they go and get paid. That's it. That's it. That's all I do at my job. People come in, I weigh them. People come out, I weigh them out, and they're gone. The busy work that I do in the mornings is I update customer information in the system, update their IDs, update their permits, printing and copying some things, running vehicle VIN numbers, and that's it. It's a boring ass job. I hate it so much. Not like I want to say 70% of my time I'm on my ass on my computer talking with you guys on Discord. That's it. The new badge is for the bits leaders. Right now, Michael Grid, you're at, I think you actually just knocked Arwen off at number 1. I think because she's number 2 now. And then Bat Mike is at number 3. Yep, she's at number 2. How come for why? I have no clue. Hey there, religion. Yeah, so the new badges there is the new thing Twitch released for leader stuff. So you guys who are the top cheerers for the stream, you guys get that. Also, it was really highly requested, and I saw a bunch of people do it. I do have the exclamation point uptime to show how long I've been streaming. So that is there. If you guys ever decide to use it, MoveBot has it connected now. I try to do some housework today for the stream because I like you guys. No, not that one, Arwen. Yeah, basically, Suze, basically. Grid, does next CCF pay-per-view have a theme? It already does, Grid. Yep. Jack says has been pantless since 7 a.m. I go to work, Arwen. I have to wear pants. Underwear is a whole different story. But yeah, I meant to announce the next pay-per-view. I meant to announce the next pay-per-view and March's schedule today. But then a friend tried to come in with like, hey, we want to do this on Wednesday. And I'm like, I can't do it on Wednesday. And we screwed everything up. I'll announce that tomorrow on Discord Grid. Because I have to... I'm going to announce the next pay-per-view and also the schedule for March all in one post in the CCF. This is, what is it? Is there a specialty match thing to it? There will be, there's already one for, there's already one specialty match for a title that Raph and I have already agreed upon, but we'll go more into that when we get closer to the pay-per-view. Yeah, I'm still trying to work out week 4 and the pay-per-view. I'm going to make that final decision tomorrow when I look at the schedule again. So I got to finalize it because March I have a con I have to work, and so that kind of messes up the schedule a little bit. So it's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little weird. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast here. I'm just gonna switch screens. Yep, TwitchCon is in San Jose. It is in San Jose this year. I'm gonna try. I have a better paying job now that I start later this month. And I'm going to try, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to try my best to get to it. Derringer. I mean, it's no SOE Live. East, I know, man. PAX East, I would dream to go to. I would dream to go. Yeah, I've never gone to PAX East. PAX East, is PAX East or West? That's the same weekend as Dragon Con. Right there at Labor Day weekend. I can't remember. No poopy seeds? Gotcha. Oh, Grid. Now that's a tempt. That's a tempt. But thank you guys so much for watching the DCO podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back again for the DCO podcast for a roundup for the month of March to see what happens there, and possibly an early, most likely it's going to be an early review for episode 31. We'll see how it looks like when we get a little time inside of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around because we're going to jump into DC Universe Online for a little bit of gaming. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just going to switch the screen, and now I'll be right back into the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later.